Hello and welcome. I'm Bio, and today we're continuing on with PlayStation 2 randoms with the letter K. The game I've chosen for the letter K is Knight Rider the Game 2. Simply because I played the original Knight Rider game, and I kind of had my own kind of like reservations about it, and I thought, hey, why not? We'll have a go and see if they made improvements or changes with the second game. The developer is the same as the first game, Davilex, because I did a set on Davilex back in the day. Published by Koch Media. Well, it says published by Koch Media, but I'm pretty sure Davilex were the ones who published it, Universal or whatever. And released on November 5th, 2004. Both PlayStation 2 and PC. So, let's dive into it and see how we get on. We'll do the story mode. New game. Let's put me in there. Like I was like a dialing sound when I put something in. We'll put it on easy because if I remember correctly, Davilex doesn't understand how difficult he works. So, it looks like they're showing like not kind of the game's. This isn't the game's intro. See, I don't know what this song in the background is. Is it the Knight Rider theme song? Because if it is, more than likely this video is going to get copyrighted. But I'm not too sure. I've not watched Knight Rider. It was not a show I watched when I was younger, so... Knight Rider, MacGyver, Starsky and Hutch, you know, before my time. But also, it's not something that I watched. I wasn't really interested in shows like that. Like, what kind of old show would I watch? I'm trying to think, what kind of old show would I actually watch when I was a kid? Probably Only Fools and Horses. There you go. So, didn't watch much in terms of like old shows per se. But we'll see what this is. You know, it's been a while. I don't actually remember that much about the original Knight Rider video game, to be completely honest. But we'll see.
Well, kid, wasn't that an incredible vacation? Excellent snow, perfect weather, great hotel, and very nice personnel.
You mean you enjoyed yourself, Michael, because you were the only guest there who did not have to clean the ice off his car windows by himself.
That was a nice touch. I hope the cold didn't spoil your vacation.
Of course not, Michael. It was a good way to test some of my instruments under those temperature extremes.
Great then. What's our ETA on getting back to the Foundation?
Well, since you wanted to take this alternative route, we have to drive through the night. I suggest you turn me over to auto cruise. Then you can get some rest and leave the driving to me.
Well, that was a part of the plan.
Michael, these roads look deserted.
Don't worry so much. I know you'd prefer to stick to the highway, but then you'd miss all of this beautiful scenery. I mean, look at...
Michael, I'm sorry to interrupt, but this might be quite important. My sensors detect fast-moving objects coming towards us.
What are they?
They're missiles, Michael. I calculate impact within 10 seconds.
That doesn't sound good. Let's get out of here, pronto.
Okay.
My thoughts exactly.
Genuinely, the car sounds human. Oh.
Please be careful.
Beautiful. Okay. What a brilliant first.
Must be more careful.
What a brilliant first mission. No explanation, no nothing, no like, here you go, here's how the game plays. Just avoid missiles.
That was close. You all right, buddy?
I'm fine, but more missiles are inbound.
Brilliant.
That must hurt.
I'm going to be honest with you, this is not how I'd expect the game to start, and this is not what I'd expect for a first mission in the game. This is definitely not what I'd expect for the first mission in the game.
Look out.
Michael, a tree is blocking our way. We have to use turbo boost.
Got you, buddy.
Interesting. So the stunt thing's cool. I like the stunt thing, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, kind of stupid. The cinematic camera angles are cool as well. But this is not how I would start the game. I'm just going to be honest with you. We're running away from missiles. I lost half my health bar simply because...
Mission failed.
Wow. 10 out of 10. Brilliant. Retry mission.
Michael, a tree is blocking our way.
Oh, so we're here.
We have to use
Okay, so
turbo
at this
boost.
Got you,
checkpoint.
buddy.
Brilliant. I want to remind you that the car controls are not fantastic, right? They're okay. They're okay if you're just doing a basic racing game, but not if you're doing whatever this complicated, well, I say not complicated, but this silly bullshit is. But this is Davilex all over, right? Davilex are competent with making racing games. I will say to the end of time, they are 100% competent when it comes to making a racing game. They know how to make a racing game. They can make a racing game, right? They tend to go with more realistic physics, which is interesting. But unfortunately, Davilex are not, in any way, shape or form, very good at breaking that mold. So when you add different factors into your game, brilliant. So now you've inverted the control screen. I've now figured out how the missiles work. So.
That was close.
Michael, we should use one of our weapons to clear these obstacles.
Cool. But as you can see, my health is getting fairly low. I figured it out with how the rockets work. Basically, you have to avoid the general area. They'll hover where they're going to hit. You got to avoid that area. Here we go. We got to avoid these again. So it'll come over. There we go. There we go. Stay away.
Please be careful.
I'm trying.
Mission failed.
Mission failed because your fucking game is shit. I'm getting angry. I am actually getting angry now because of this. You just suddenly whip it to fucking inverted controls. out of nowhere. This game does not control very well, right? Like this.
What's the paint?
Michael, there are some objects on the road blocking our way. I suggest using ski mode.
Cool. I don't know what ski mode is.
Mission failed.
Genuinely, why is the game not explaining how I suggest we use ski mode? Cool. What fucking button is it? Can you please tell me? Can you please tell me what button it is? Oh, but it's in the manual. It's in the I shouldn't have to fucking look at the manual, right? If your game is not competent enough to tell me, I shouldn't have to look.
Michael, there are some
That was too close.
Somehow... Oh, now I have full health. Brilliant. I'm doing it my way. Oh, that's ski mode. Okay. All right. The analog sticks. Oh, now we got this bullshit again. This has got to be one of the most infuriating starting missions I've ever played in a video game. What's happening now?
must be more careful.
Must be more careful. Fucking trying.
That was close.
I believe that was the last one, Michael.
Hey, buddy,
Genuinely,
why don't you scan
though,
what's left of that missile for clues while I talk to
Scan
Devin?
out what's left of that missile.
Michael, what a surprise.
Michael,
How
it's
are
your
you?
birthday
I've been
today.
better. Somebody just tried to shoot missiles at us.
What are you telling me?
Your
We were just
missiles.
driving on this deserted
They shot
road, and
probably
then
around
out of the
100
blue,
missiles
these
at you,
missiles
which
show
is
up.
probably a good $1 trillion.
Kid is now scanning the debris for
Billions of
clues.
dollars.
Maybe
down the
Bonnie
drain.
Can look over the results and find out who's behind this.
These shows make no
Sounds very
sense.
suspicious. Listen, don't drive to the
Sounds
foundation.
very
I'll
suspicious.
send Bonnie in your direction with the semi. You'll rendezvous halfway. And Michael,
Yes, Devin?
be careful out there.
Well, kid, you heard the man. Let's get out of these mountains and find Bonnie.
Mission
Genuinely,
completed.
Devon sounds like he's a fucking AI. He sounds like he's an AI. The actual kit, the car, right, sounds just like a bloke with a voice changer. Devon, on the other hand, sounds like a fucking AI talking. How has he achieved this ability? I'm going to be honest, that first mission, oh my god. That was not a good first mission. That was not a good mission to introduce you to the mechanics of the game and shit like that. And that's how it is with every game. Like, the first mission is basically like a tutorial / introduction of the mechanics, which is why I don't understand why the game wouldn't like tell you, this is how you do ski mode, this is how you jump, this is how you do this is how you do that. But let's have it while you're running away from 100 missiles. It's just frustrating.
Well, Kit, all the damage has been repaired. You're as good as new.
Thank you, Bonnie.
You're welcome, Kit. Michael, I've discovered the missiles were activated by a remote
She
control,
sounds like AI
but
as
I've
well.
managed to intercept the signal. The broadcast is coming from 50 miles west of our current position. Devin wants you to find out the exact location.
Well, kid, you heard the lady. We've got some work to do.
Well, Kit,
Ready to
you
hit
heard
the
the
road?
lady.
Of course, Michael.
Michael, please be careful. We don't know who we are dealing with.
Alright, I have no clue what we're doing now. I guess we're just driving.
What happened here? Kid, is there anyone still around?
Negative.
I do not detect any signs of life, Michael, but I do sense some strange activity not so far from here.
Let's check it out. Keep your sensors peeled.
Of course, Michael.
Oh, his name's Michael, not Devin, sorry. Michael. Michael sounds like an AI. Maybe it's just a script. Who knows?
This looks really serious. It looks like everybody just fled.
Indeed, Michael. Incoming data suggests this just happened recently.
I'm a bit confused about the perspective.
Look at those burn marks on the ground. I saw the same kind of marks back at the gas station.
Oh, I'm
Got any
so
idea what might cause
confused.
I'm sorry,
What is
Michael.
going
I
on?
scanned
This
the
is
marks and
uncanny.
ran the data through several programs, but whatever it was, it created intense heat. Every stone in the ground was fused together.
Strange. What about the signal Bonnie intercepted?
It's
Alright,
strong.
I'll
We're getting
I'll
closer
give
to
you
the
an
source.
idea of what I'm
Come on,
talking
buddy,
about
let's
in a
go.
minute. Hopefully it'll
We've
allow
got to
me
find
to
out who's
continue
behind this.
driving around this town. Hopefully. No, don't put me through the tunnel. Alright. Brilliant. Let's go and have it. Let's go explore this town area. Yeah. God, this controls horrendously. Okay. Is there something wrong about this image right in front of me? Is there something wrong about it? Because I can tell you exactly what's wrong. Straight away. The perspective. Look how tiny and how small this looks in comparison to the house it's crashed into. Right? Right? This is like a normal house. Either that or this house is fucking gigantic. Look how big this house is compared to even me. Then have a look at this cop car over here. Now, this cop car in relation to both the door... Here we go, a perfect example is the cop car over here, actually. Look at this cop car and how it looks in comparison to the front door, to the windows of the house, to the size of the house. I don't know, it just doesn't look right. Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't look right. Very strange. I don't know, the perspective just doesn't look right.
That was a nasty collision, Michael.
No, I wanted to do something fun there, and no. The game doesn't want me to have fun, apparently. Fun's not allowed. Can I drive up here? It looks like I can drive up here. No, it's an invisible wall. Of course it is, because the game doesn't want me to have fun. Also, by the way, this car does not control well from a, so if I come to a complete standstill, the car does not control well. I say that they're competent in making racing games, but then
We have a
maybe
plan?
I'm remembering wrong. corn and co. Do we have a plan, kid? Yes.
Is this your way of stopping a car?
Well, if the car actually turned when I asked it to
Michael,
turn, we wouldn't have
the
this
signal is very
issue.
strong now. It's coming from somewhere inside this compound.
For an intelligent car, you don't fucking have very good handling, do you?
Is there any way we can get inside?
Yes,
Perhaps
kid.
if we can
Yes,
microjam
Michael. We
the
can
terminal over there,
teleport there.
we
We
can
can
find a way
fly
to
into the
open the
moon. We
gate.
can do whatever we can.
Good thinking, buddy.
Good thinking, buddy. Good thinking, buddy. I have no fucking clue what you even said, to be honest. Oh yeah, here we go, mister. Brilliant. Right. By micro jamming. Okay. What button's that? Oh, that one.
Data retrieved from this terminal tells me that there are 3 other terminals connected to this gate. We have to find them in order to open this gate.
So what are we waiting for? Let's step on it.
I remember seeing one. So now we're going back. This car does not handle very well. Look, so look, I'm driving forward. Look how much it takes me to turn. It's unreal. Ugh. Can this car just control normally, please? There's one here. I remember seeing this one. This is not a fun game to play, simply because the car does not control very well, coupled with a few other extra factors as well. It's just, not exactly the fun aspect of the game I'd expect. Well, the other ones are probably scattered around town somewhere. Here is one. Oh, there's the other one. What a random place for that terminal to be.
Surely there is a more elegant way.
What, then ramming a fire hydrant? No. I can't expected that to just kind of stop me in my tracks, to be honest. Surprised it was able to break away. So if you want to turn at all, or by a reasonable degree besides just a slight turn, you've got to take your foot off of the brake. It's literally what you've got to do. Silly, but whatever. Right here. Off the brake. Now what? We're locked in.
Michael, there is no way back. I can't open the gate from here.
Kit, scan for another way out of here, okay?
Yes, Michael.
Buddy, are we all right? What happened?
I cannot say exactly, Michael. I've lost some very important functions. Another hit like this will destroy us both. I suggest we leave immediately.
Same thought here.
Before the impact, my scanner picked up a gate on the other side of the compound.
I see it.
Michael, that gate is now closing rapidly. We have to hurry.
Oh,
Okay,
now we
get
have
us
to
out
run.
of here before we're toasted.
Of course it's closing rapidly and slowly. You gonna give me a time limit or what?
Hurry up, Michael. Mission completed.
And there we go. I'm not playing any more of this. I don't like this. This is not my kind of game. I don't personally think it controls very well. There's a lot of aspects to this game that just don't work and could be improved. I'm not saying that the game couldn't work. It could, but it needs to have much tighter controls, better explanation of how the game's mechanics works, as well as have missions tailored more around those mechanics, but not bullshit like the fucking missiles. So yeah, that's my 2 cents. Personally, I can't recommend it. Personally, I just can't. It's just not. It just doesn't control well. It's just not. It's not fit for purpose, in my opinion. But then again, that's just my opinion. Maybe you like it. That's fair if you do. It is what it is. Anyway, I've been Bio. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.